Ebusama ma akwaba F1 Ghana SMTVGH. Mesra like, comment, subscribe. Then notification also on so that anytime I post a video, it say we are. Ebusia obia won a price so. Ebiasi we. Obia won a price. Na report via ba say eye lotto forecaster. Ye bra penia ye friend Musa Dankwah. Wenya a buy contract. Na wenya a buy contract no. Contract no emu odu kakra. Na it explains why we see some of the polls with questionable outcomes. Because obit me the poll ba say who the finance minister to force into ho and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to ho Ghana football vote ama to force na then you should know say are they ready jajaja yenkoyi. And see, some of these things got us to dig just to realize say oh sana government contracts be ewu. Now, Musa Dankwah has not rejected the fact. He has come out to clearly and openly admit, say, oh, wait, they're watching me. Wait, they're watching me. Now, my year contract, biama, my executive contract, biama, I can say, Ministry of Youth Development. Now, me BD for contract, Musa Dankwah, yes, and I can. Masa, who BD for contract to, when BD for contract to. You see, this game, you should know, say, you are not the first person to play it. This is what sometimes these people forget. When the first person, Bible kai or Ecclesiastes must say, there is nothing new under the sun. And adia wo ye neno, obiaye, etwem kra. And when you are replicating the same thing, all it takes is somebody who has that prior experience to say, Debbie, when you put 1 and 2 together, this is what it means. Everyone in this country has a price. That is why a ban election, you must go out and vote for what works best for you, your family. Yeah. About one, a individual and family affair. And yes, also for BCC and SCC. And yes, a poster be say, and debut. What works for you and your family. We share one. Bisa who say, in your family, how many people have been to senior high school? If 3 or 4 people should go to senior high school at the same time, do you have the money to pay for their school fees? Do you have uncles, daddies, and the cousins who can help pay their school fees? If no, then you look at policies the various presidential candidates are proposing. Then you see, say, who among these two can help make a entry to senior high school and graduating from senior high school better. That is how you decide to go and vote for party A or party B. And yes, sir, pollster B, lotto forecaster B, osofo B, okomsheni B, comfort B, there be. You see, when you vote based on those lines now, and those lies face a false survey, this is what happens. And you know what happens? This is what we are going through right now as of mine. Autopilot. Nothing better. The country, on the face of it, things might be looking good. But when you go to the ground, they will tell you, youths are suffering to get food to eat. Ideal milk, pig milk, and the rest of them. The prices, Calipo, Nutri Snacks, and all those things, prices ni nano akosro. But they are saying inflation above form. They are saying CD enya holding. They are saying dollar has lost value. This is what happens when you follow You know.
Yamom payama gold board. Na gold board no asem krofo bi sabotage gold board and krofo bi na ema gold board oboka papa abusuafo papa Dankwah Williams me mate me sana mate na mete ye no mate say our company almost ye gold aggregator minim. I don't know how true that is. I'm still waiting for details of this information. But Papa, it looks as if say you have a personal interest in Ghana your gold. And you will be on one year dream one year and dream, Papa. No, you are giving us reason to believe say I'm penny and passing in your pa. As in a Ghana gold, no Ghana gold, no. Nyame wunya bidi. Because the rate at 250 last week, but this week. Why you don't want to go do? Papa, a dear interest now. One, Ghana, you go do. Two, you go gold bond. What interest, what business do you have with them? Papa Dankwah Williams, Momo bina moye, ni ye dege. Yabeka senkwala na aba no mo ha papa. One samo kan ye. On some kanye and now say we are trying to dig you because your sudden interest in gold, your sudden interest in gold board no ye mo bi omuye ye rem kakra and the yetete no e no credit then no doubt. I say you have a company, you are affiliated to a company ye aggregator Emma gold board. Papa Dankwah Williams ye hwehwem na ye information ni nyina abo anu se ekim. Ya de baba to abonten no abekire mu amaye die nti a wo osofo ni mpon osofo muwa Ghana ha nyina ya osofo archbishop ba akopɛ Nanado te so as president what me catch Nanado so on declare state of emergency and so John Mahama betena so keka ko 2 years what me fa futuo ne saa bi ma wo best friend John Mahama say ko football wunia wom o percentage wom udi mu adodo de ni bi eno ti na wutimi force John Mahama said on declare state of emergency. I am wondering why Lawrence Sɛcret is not working from his church to Jubilee has to tell John Mahama to declare state of emergency. Nya chomfo hypocrites and parasites modern mu ho asofo mo chi Ghana moja asola. And I want to yankwa bompaye. Papa, ye na ho. Brana be Ghana for the entire Dankwah Williams is suddenly interested in gold board. Come and explain to us because some of us, the things that we are hearing, they say you are affiliated to a company that aggregates gold for gold board. I aggregate a gold board. So Papa, come out and come and tell us, say, why this sudden interest? And if you are Obibe say on minor would dog and Papa Odeya. This is not the tangent, you will take it. Because we remember your stance when Nanado was in power. Nanado ya president. We remember Yakai, Yamubi any short memory. As a NDC for us ya buff one no, I want there be any short memory. Yeah, any short memory to say you see if Ibrahim, Jimmy for an essence can mammy you need to go and mammy, and when as I say, so a man bam on in that top condom, or that what problem say, and the atoya so. So Papa Dankwah Williams, the same position now we take here, you know. When MPP was in power, you were on Nanado's neck, on his shoulders. Papa, you were on Nanado's shoulders. Declare state of emergency. Declare state of emergency. And the amazing at your mama by there was what you found one pie. Yeah, they are an empire boy. Why Dankwah Williams? God will burn a more toto and the man gold board won't see. Why you don't want 52 weeks in here? Yeah, Yampayo. Dankwah Williams, come and explain with better and further particulars. As a matter of fact, for a diagrams, I can't hold for pictures, I can't hold because this so-called empire now would disturb ye. What no? You're doing why you Papa Dangan, come and explain to Ghanaians. Do us a favor because me say yate. I say you are affiliated to a gold aggregator, Emma Gold Board. And to come and explain to us. Do not disturb God. Nyankopo when you are from Kwasi Empire. God is very, very busy at this point. Nyankopo enya Ghana nkwa ena Nyankopo esha so. Nyankopo is very busy. So Papa Duncan Williams, Ebusuafo, let me play Papa no. Dantes, me part about Duncan Williams preaching no, so that people will understand where I am coming from this morning. Mr. Obama. Dantes wo. Okay. It looks as if Dantes ain't available. I don't know, say media no volume maybe was sure, but all the same. Let me try playing it.
We need to pray for the gold board. And I'll tell you why. With what I was told by this sheikh and the calls I had that they can't get the gold like before illegally, so they want some channels to the gold board so they can purchase the gold now from the gold board. It's clear to me that the gold board is dealing with a very powerful movement. People very, very established who knows and understand the field and how to do this and don't want the right thing to be done. And in the name of politics, we are destroying the future of our children and our grandchildren. So I'm going to dedicate a lot of time today for us to intercede for our nation, because I'm concerned about some things, and I am not speaking as a prophet, as much as some may be prophetic. I am speaking as a student of prophecy and a student of history. I take time to study history a lot, and some things are bothering me, and one of them is how we are managing the future of our children and our grandchildren when it comes to our water bodies, when it comes to the land that produce crop and the food we eat. We are poisoning the land. There are so many things we are doing. If you look at the way we are running our society as a country, a nation, the future is in trouble. And I'll indulge you to allow me speak to you for some few minutes, and let's spend quality time interceding. I don't normally do this. Interceding for country. This is very, very important, because this illegal mining thing, I just remembered yesterday the sheikh and what they were telling me, that the amount of illegal gold that they bought, and they had records of it, but Ghana didn't have a record of it. The one Ghana have record of was what the government sold, but the one Ghana didn't have record of was more than what Ghana sold to them. And they have all the record and we don't. So for whatever reason, it looks like the rules and the laws are not working, because if anybody tries to make it work and enforce the law, we turn everything to politics. And if you don't do what I want, next time I won't vote for you. And so because people don't want to lose their seat in parliament, or they don't want their party to lose, they give in and allow lawlessness to continue. Lift up your hands, say, Heavenly Father.
Ebusuafo say ote ya Papa Duncan Williams as ena na ekasa. Papa hwe mumu bi moka hu bi mo anhwe ne ye di machi a ho ye nkwa heaven ni bi. Heaven no mumu bi ye do gate na no pa ne hu se mo gina heaven ni side ye nim se automatically e ye wrong heaven. Ye be direct ni akọ the other side. Enya hwe wan ha me share satawale wo ho. Wo nya atwum papa. Ebusuafo, there was a man, there lived a man in this country who became president called Nana Dankwah. Okachire Ghana for say, I will put my presidency on the line just to curb Galamsey. Nanado Ekasano. Na wiemu atumfo adam woni honhom akabreche NDC fo enam galamsey ase I promise galamsey as say montu aba mayen eda mo bete se ya declare to mama winner say team momra peti mu na mo betu galamsey. That was 2020. Nanadu making sure said that Obane Galamsey Esin Kwafo excavators. John Mahama ene oye presidency. Nanadu Chinkwafo to mu jelly wamo. John Mahama kojina 2020 kojina campaign platforms wa. Asema John Beka tire ye ne say ono enkwafo nanadu duomatu because of Galamsey no oba wo beja wo. Dan kan we na wini kurom ha e na John okeka sa ansem Musa sofo we agena sai difa dan kan we na waka ho Christian Council Catholic Bishop Association. What did you people tell Nanado? Declare state of emergency. And yes, I'm a John Mahama has been in power for 2 years and walk on. And then ya mompa ya ma gold board. Last week was ya mompa ya ma Galamsey. Since Debbie Mabel, Yante Kroma na John Mahama na beka say on one NDC for the Duomo Waji Galamsey, you must say Galamsey no to a more to no. No, say Galamsey no. On to me can wash it because ye did benefit. Duncan Williams, where were you? One day, when John Mahama came to tell her, John Mahama told us in opposition, said he knows all the Galamsey campaigns and campaigns. Only for him to come to power and come and tell we Ghanaians said Galamsey me ye bibia fa nwa enye ye because say me and this for no mo do mo wagim. Wo mo to kra change o mo to change citizens no. These are the words of your president. The president you and some of your cohorts chose for Ghana. Duncan Williams, what president now who choose to share Ghana for your corner or baby catch the yen say Galamsey NDC for the omo Jim. It is a say a Jane some way was ye, but after all, say God no mutu a muton go a gold board. Maybe so gold board now was a war bomb pie, I'm a gold board. Duncan Williams, we bet to me the one sa as a gem. As a gold board, almost to illegal gold da. 1 month to Galamsey for gold da. Papa won ya chum. Now go for bonny and tell Ghana bre, Papa what you must say be. You are a hypocrite. You are a parasite. Ah, what yes Ghana. Emo demwa o milk Ghana. Aban ko na aban ba. Papa, why you want to say by BM didim? And won ya chum sa. Papa Duncan Williams. The state of emergency, you were on Nanado's neck to declare. You cannot tell the what the president you chose for us. Or declare state of emergency. Empire no. And for 50. And we ya man consider. Mo quiet prayer and thanksgiving. When to me and can when to me and Kojana Honum. And can't see the Yankupon say, a radish is a gold board, a radish me vampire the man, a galam so, Magalam said Tuncha. Papa won yachu. We ye hypocrite. We ye funuka ubiti na Ghana. Ye breno. Ena debia na hunhumbi. Ena sunsumbi. Sunsumu bang. Eye madufu do pe. Eye madufu do pe. Ena de Ghana. Abetu baby. I have always said this and I will keep on saying this. We have 3 major problems in this country. The first problem. Eye asofo for. The second problem. Eye the CSOs. The third one, media. Very useless institutions. Infiltrating your political system, no, and manipulating your politics, no. And CS also two way. Yate WhatsApp group do gum. And now no WhatsApp group you chat ni be leaky. Last week, WhatsApp group CS also WhatsApp group chat leaky. Yani ameka wa ha Ghana asofo omo nyina timi kwoshe dem ne yakọ decide edi asem and Ghana is a Christian country, and for that matter we cannot allow the minority your friend saying religion to come and rule us. There's an equakra nyina ne say Ghana no asofo ne say wo mo mpene ma Muslims ma enso nya chance ma medi o mampani ni bi mo de ne say ya bro. Say you be you. I don't even know how to describe you people because it has gone beyond abroad. It is pure wickedness. Ghanaian pastors, especially those of you hovering around presidency, you are the most wicked human beings God ever created.